I liked your honesty and your transparency.
My team is second to none.
Thank you for having the same attention to detail that I have.
So I want to create excellence. So I started Quayside when I stopped working abroad, and I wanted the small jobs, and then small jobs became into bigger jobs. Now what I noticed in the construction industry was a lot of things were done on a whim, and that didn't sit right with me, so I wanted to create excellence. So I used the skills in my corporate background, in my military background, to create a process where the client's expectations are met and we can create something really, really wonderful in that process. What we do at Quayside is we've adapted a corporate methodology and adapted it into a residential and commercial background, something that I've noticed it lacks. The big key point there is managing expectations between the client and the contractor, and we have a very personable approach a friendly approach with all our clients, making it a nice, warm, welcome, smooth process.
For me, what's worked really brilliantly is having almost what I would call a one-shop stop, where you almost get a package of everything done. For one thing that's been so good for us is that it wasn't a stress. We've had no stress throughout the whole project. It's flowed really smartly, and you finished on time and more or less within our budget.
There's actually a pre-construction process, so I'll have numerous consultations with the client, and we can discuss schedule of works, what's happening, when it's going to happen, what kind of detail they want within their project, who's going to be on site, working hours. All these things need to be outlined at the very start to make sure communication is key and efficiency is right. Because we're working in their home essentially, it's important they feel relaxed and at ease when this process is happening. We also send out bi-weekly reports, so they'll know where we are. I know it's fairly obvious sometimes when you see, but there's things that go in the background that they won't see.
One of the things that I liked about your company was you put back into the community, and as I've said to you before, that was one of the reasons that I'd seen that you'd done some great stuff in the past, so I thought this guy must be all right. I then set up a meeting with you, and there was an instant I felt quite at ease working with you. The thing that I liked the most was that I liked your honesty and your transparency.
My team is unmatched. I have a significantly well-adapted team, and we all work for each other. We all know what's expected of each other. They're all client-facing. My team is second to none.
You have chosen some amazing tradespeople to work in your business. The big thing for me was trust, so that I knew I could trust people in our property whilst we were away.
What drives me is my family, my wife and my children, and trying to create a legacy for them. I am that dad where I will drive down the street and say, oh, we did that. And I want them to carry that with them and their children. I want my great-grandkids to be talking about what I gave them. My dreams for Quayside is to essentially build a brand. So when people have us come in and do these projects for them, they can say, yeah, that was a Quayside job. They know it's been done well.
I would just say thank you. It's
very
been
welcome.
absolutely brilliant, and we are so delighted with what you achieved for us.
Well, I'd like to thank you too. And I've got here our post-construction for support.
And it's chilled.
And it's chilled.
Thank you. Oh,
And there's a bunch of
much.
flowers. Thank you very much for working with us. I've also got your post-construction folders here. Everything you need for a post-handover for your project is in here. Thank you very much for working with us.
And thank you for having the same attention to detail that I have, because that's
We had no
very
choice.
important. Absolutely.